Candlestick patterns are one of the most aggressively marketed ideas in retail trading. They're easy to draw, easy to memorize, and very hard to test properly. That combination has created an entire industry of courses, indicators, and paid signal services selling candle shapes as trading edge. Most of it is never tested. Some of it is outright misleading. So today I built something simple. A Python notebook that tests any candlestick pattern as math and tells us whether there is real statistical edge or just visual storytelling. Before we start, one important point. Testing candlestick patterns on daily candles is already questionable. Most candlestick logic is supposed to describe short-term order flow, not multi-day macro moves. So here I use 1 minute data. If candlestick patterns have any real microstructure edge, this is where it should appear. To be very clear, I'm not saying all technical analysis is nonsense. Momentum, trend, mean reversion, statistical arbitrage, just to name a few. These are academically documented and institutionally used effects. They survive serious testing. Candlestick patterns make similarly strong claims, so they deserve the same level of testing. This notebook removes ambiguity. Define a pattern, run the test, measure forward returns. No cherry picking, no eyeballing charts, no cheating. As said, I pull 1 minute Apple data and keep clean open high low close prices here. Now, you can pull whatever asset you want here. You can test that on cryptos, on other assets, whatever you like. I'm just taking Apple as an example, and I'm referring to Apple as the example here in the test results. Now, next, I convert each candle into numerical features. Body size, wick size, relative proportions. So this is all, candlestick logic. Once the candles are numbers, there is no subjectivity left. A candlestick pattern becomes pure logic. Now, here are 3 classic, in quotation mark, textbook patterns. Bullish Engulfing, Hammer, and the inside bar. And just notice, each, if you check those functions, you see each is just inequalities on open, high, low, and close. No drawings, no interpretation, just simple, clearly defined rules. When a pattern appears, and this is happening here in the test pattern function, I enter on the next bars open. No same candle entries, no look ahead bias. Then I measure returns after 1, 3, and 5 minutes. No optimization, no filters, no curve fitting. Either a raw edge exists or it doesn't. Then I'm just printing out some results, which I will get to when going over the results of those 3 candlestick pattern strategies. Starting with bullish engulfing. Now, we get 115 signals, right? So I started the test 3rd of January, so that is 7 days back. Just by the way, why that short period? Because you cannot go further back than 10 days-ish on Y Finance. So you can use Binance or any crypto data to test that over the long term, or you just use another source to go further back in time here. But this is good enough for now, and we got a decent sample size here with 115 signals. On the 1 minute horizon, the average return is essentially 0. 3 minutes, negative. 5 minutes, negative. The median return is also negative beyond the first minute. That means the typical trade loses money, not just outliers. The win rate sits around 50%, rather below that, as you see here, which is exactly what you expect from noise. No persistence, no edge. As said, referring to Apple over this horizon, obviously extend the test horizon, play that through for yourself. You will see there will be no big difference. Next one, the hammer. Can the hammer save the candlestick pattern industry? We got 122 signals. 1 minute return, or 1 minute returns are slightly negative. 3 and 5 minute returns remain negative. We got median returns negative across horizons, and a win rate. Yeah, if you are very, very, very fair here, it's near 50%, but it's rather lower than that. Again, symmetric randomness here. So again, not a trading signal. This is just a coin flip noise with, and this is important, transaction costs on top of that. So this is not even accounting for transaction costs, just as an important side note here. But you see that these are even worse results if you just ignore transaction costs. So this is X transaction costs. This is actually quite sad for the candlestick pattern here. Now finally, we got the inside bar. Maybe this is saving it. We got 207 signals, plenty of data, 1 minute returns, basically 0, 3 minute negative, 5 minute negative, median returns negative, win rate again near 50%, distribution symmetric, no payoff, asymmetry, no drift advantage. And just to be 100% fair, let's play this through live for another asset. Let's take, for instance, what can we take here? Tesla. Take a look at the results here. Well, slightly higher win rate, but this story remains quite the same. And if you want to have a closer look from a distributional perspective, you can also take a look at the quantiles here. But I think that's more than fine for now. So here's the key reality check. If your pattern does not beat the unconditional forward return of the asset, then it's not adding information. So in these tests, candlestick patterns do not meaningfully outperform doing nothing. Now, if you test your own pattern and consistently find something robust across assets, timeframes, and regimes, that's very good. Let us know below, obviously. I highly doubt it. That's exactly how the real research would be done. But you only get there by testing, not by memorizing shapes. So, to summarize it all, candlestick patterns persist because humans are good at seeing shapes, but markets don't care about shapes. They care about liquidity, volatility, order flow, just to name a few. If a pattern only works sometimes, somewhere, on one horizon, that's not a market mechanism, that's just overfitting. The nice thing about this notebook is that it's fully extendable. Define any candlestick pattern, test any asset, test any time frame. I'm uploading the full notebook for channel members so you can run on your own patterns on different assets. You can add your assets, maybe FX, maybe commodities, maybe cryptos, whatever you want. And obviously I'm curious, what's the next pattern you'd like me to test? Drop it in the comments. Again, candlestick patterns are stories, markets are statistics. If you're serious about trading, stop memorizing shapes and start testing ideas. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye. Bye.